Welcome to DOREEN'S African Experience. Now, I don't have much time, but I have a few points to make, okay? I have a few points to make, and I want you to listen and listen carefully. Some of you have made it a point to misuse the number that I gave you. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. If you recall, there was a time I had an older phone, and that phone got spoiled. When that phone got spoiled, I remember telling my phone crashed. I didn't produce videos for at least 2 months. Is it a month and a half or 2? I didn't produce a single video. When I didn't produce a single video, I had to pick into my savings, buy a new phone, which was an upgrade, a better phone, okay? When I bought a new phone, I came back and communicated. Obviously, because phone is an iPhone and the other phone was a Samsung, I had a hard time transferring my data. I didn't get all my data from my old phone, especially because the phone had crashed. It was close to impossible. Now it's not time for games, okay? I'm not playing games. I'm not playing games. I need you to focus. Focus. Me and this cat, we are very upset. Okay? Focus. Be upset, okay? Upset. Be upset. People are out here disrespecting your mother. Not upset. Look in the camera and be upset. Focus, focus. When it's not important things you're focusing. Now, someone comes in my DMs today, right? Can you believe that? When he came, he texted me. He's like, hey, long time, right? I'm like, yeah, cool, long time. Don't come into the camera. So I'm like, yo, I didn't understand the person who was talking, so I just said hi. I didn't say or reply to the, oh, long time. Now, ideally, he's a man, okay? So I'm like, do I know this person? So I played it cool, right? Because no one is going to take me seriously with you waving that tail. Different people come in my DMs all the time, right? When you come into my DMs, you come for different reasons. Most of you come for business, because I call this the business number, business WhatsApp, for a reason. I do have a personal WhatsApp, okay? I do have a personal WhatsApp. Until I upgrade you to my personal WhatsApp, I consider you a client of some sort, okay? Now, hi, Pokey. Someone is playing games with me. When I come here, there is a reason as to why I don't do charity publicly. I don't do charities publicly. One, I'm not good at coming here and begging you people to do anything for me, because half the time I know most people won't even do anything for you or for anybody, not even for the people they love. Why would they do for me? You know, it's not a negative mentality. It is the reality of life, okay? People are only going to do something for you if they're expecting something in return. If they're not expecting anything in return, they are not going to do things for you. Majority, that is the biggest percentage, okay? Please, I need you to be serious, okay? Be serious for once. For once, be serious. Get breathings. By the way, his arm has healed. He's healed. Now you can go back to your horse. I can't believe this. Is this the love I get for all by you? Anyway. Okay. I don't know how YouTube works, Okay, but this is how YouTube works. Now I need you to learn. People can watch the live, but they don't display the numbers. They'll display high numbers and drop them. Somehow it doesn't have left, but they are watching. TikTok shows you that people are watching. Even TikTok has that option where you can watch the live without entering the live. YouTube does that mostly. A lot of people be watching you, but in the TikTok language, they call it the For You page. On TikTok, I don't call it the For You page. But some people watch you without entering the live. So you have entered the live, but a lot of people are not entering the live. Sometimes I will end a live and it will tell you that I had over 400 people watching. And you say, these people, I didn't see them. You understand? Just leave it. Don't worry about it. They'll get the message. Another thing is with YouTube, when you make a live, it stays on. You can choose to leave it on. I'm leaving it on. Now, when he comes to my DMs, I'm thinking maybe a client or someone needs help with something. I wait. People, I do one public charity a year, and I want to be honest with you, don't know how to beg. Even in real life, I don't know how to ask anyone for anything. I don't know how to beg. If I come and I tell you I needed help with some, not entitlement, it's just how I am. By the time I come to tell you, it means I actually need help with it. If you are waiting for me to beg and say, please, oh my God, I don't do that. I've never been raised to, no. I'll come tell you what I need. If you cannot give it to me, I move on. Literally, that's how I am. I'm come and tell you hundreds of sad stories, beg and do that. I don't know how to do that. So when I come to you once a year with a charity I'm proposing to do, with propositions I'm to support, it's okay. You don't have to. Just not here on my knees begging you to do this charity with me. You understand? I'm not begging. I would rather leave it than beg. That's what you people don't understand. Okay? It's not pride. It's how I was raised. So anyway, back to this guy. And he's like a person. That's why I'm talking about, because now I don't want this to be a habit. He comes to my DMs. I had a busy day, busy day. Now, he's like, you're quiet. I'm thinking he's from the YouTube, right? Obviously, I don't have clients running around with US numbers. So I'm like, I have nothing to say, right? Of course, I have nothing to say. When I don't have anything to say, I'm not going to live. I'm not going to make a video. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to be minding my own business. And I leave the conversation at that. So now I'm puzzled, wondering what this guy wants, because now we are both quiet. So I'm telling, I'm like, anything I can do? He's like, oh, no, nothing. I'm like, have you heard about the charity that I have going on? He's like, no, tell me more. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. You asked me to tell you more, I tell you. I send him the link to the video where I'm narrating what we need for the charity. And then I send him the videos of the previous charities that we've done, because this will be our fourth charity. Fourth, okay? It's not the only charity. I do other charities. I don't know it because it's my own money. What I do with my own money is my business. But what I do with your money is your business. So I send and I'm like, oh, okay. You people, when I come here and I tell you I have a charity going on, as much as I need the help, if your heart does not want to help, don't help. Don't be sending me your money and cussing, okay? Don't be sending nothing, okay? What's even worse, it's these people who don't even contribute for anything. They have the most to say. The people who would never help a soul in their life have the most to say. This is a charity. I didn't ask him to pay my bills, pay my rent, or do nothing. I simply asked, and he said he wanted to know more. That's what prompted me to send him the links and the information of the videos. His response was so, it was the ugliest thing. It's like, if you have family or relatives, don't bring them to me. If you want to bring them to me, pay me a consultation fee and say, Doreen, I want you to be my therapist. You understand? And then I will do just that. Okay? Don't to me with your issues. And then he's like, oh, come on. Can you stop? You have to stop. Look, if you can't stop, I'm gonna be mad. You understand? I'm gonna be upset. I'm serious. Hi Shama, how are you? No. Anyway, so like I was saying, right? Instead of analyzing what I have given and showed him, he goes ahead to start. He started like this. This is the one thing about Ugandan people that we live back home. Okay, every single one of you that has made or somehow left Africa to go somewhere else, it's not a big, it is not easy to leave Africa and go somewhere else. But guys, stop using this as a flex. I'm serious. I'm in Africa. I may not be doing as well as you are doing, right? But there are things I have better than you. I'm serious. Lots of things. So every time you're talking to your relatives or your friends that you left back home, stop addressing them as you people who stay. You could have stayed, but you didn't stay. We know the challenges. We know the reasons why you leave home. Not all of you are leaving to go on vacation. You understand? But stop disrespecting the people you leave home. We understand the people you leave home are also not easy to deal with. Believe me, they are not. We are not, because I'm also one of those people left home. We are not easy to deal with. But if you don't have something good to say, shut up. You don't have to say all the time. You don't have to talk. You don't have to say some of the things you say. I've constantly defended everyone that leaves home to go to Europe, to go to the US, to better their lives. I've always defended you. But there are times when it just becomes too much. Some of you have the most negative mentalities. Not everyone you leave home is a thief, is going to bankrupt you or destroy you. Of course, most of them will, but not all of them. Understand the people you left home, how to deal with each one of them, and then create boundaries. You understand? I shared a charity with someone who wanted me to share. His response was so ugly. I know, Priscilla, it's crazy. It's actually sad. It's really sad. You know, I know some of the nicest people who left and they're in Europe, US, or wherever they are. And they're really good people. How come some of you feel this? Nigga, it's a charity. I'm not collecting money for me. I have my own problems. But guess what? I wake up, I go work. I work 2 jobs. 2 jobs. I stand in this corner every single day when I'm back from work. I'm constantly on different projects to better my life. I'm not coming here. I have over 9K subscribers. I could go and beg each one of you. I talk to so many of you in your DMs, okay? But if you come to me as a client, I would never in this world present you anything that help here or do this or do that. No way. I would never do that. Never. 2 people I've ever asked for help. They were not clients of mine. These were men who were asking me out. You come, you ask me out. Best believe I'll ask for your help if I need it. But I will not beg for it. Master the difference. I will ask or request, but I will beg. There is no time in my life I'm going to beg anybody for anything. You understand? When I presented this man the charity catalog and everything, he was like, oh my God, you're doing good work. This is how the message starts. You're doing such good work. But you people that we live back home, you're only talking to us because you want something. Because that's the relationship you've created with me. Also, I don't even know you. This is a public charity. When I ask you if you know about it and you ask me to tell you more, I'm going to tell you more. I'm going to tell you more. I told him more. All he had to do was, as he started the conversation, oh my God, you're doing such good work. But I'm not in position to actually help this time. Maybe next time. This charity goes on every year. We've done it for 3 times. This is going to be the 4th time. The people who contributed in the first year, only 2 of them contributed again in the second year. Every year, there are new people. The person who has contributed this year, he has never contributed before. And he's the only one who has contributed. It's not do or die. It's not a must. If the time comes and I have only Christopher's contribution, that's what we shall do. It's not do or die. I'll top up my part because I also have a part to play in this. I'll top up and do that. You don't have to come as if Doreen is for money, like, oh my God, my rent is due. Oh my God, I have no food. Oh, and then you talk to me like as if I'm begging you. I told him nicely, he said so much, like he wrote a paragraph. Nigga, it's a charity. You don't have to write a novel. The word is yes or no. I didn't even force this thing down your throat. I'm to so many of you, you know. One of the people I'm talking to that who I'm working for is Nalongo. Nalongo saw it on my status, asked for more information. I provided it to her, right? And her response was beautiful. She's like, oh, you know what? In the coming weeks, that was last month, I will try to make a contribution. Even if she doesn't, but that's how you respond. I didn't ask you to come and buy me food and do it. My cat has been sick. And he has costed me so much money. It's crazy. I could have lost him. He could have died. I didn't even have some of that. He had an open wound and his bone was exposed. I kept taking vets, good vets in this country are so expensive. I kept taking him to this one vet because it's the only one I know. And he's so expensive. I had to sacrifice so much from myself to take care of him. I didn't come here and telling nobody, oh my God, contribute, my cat is sick, oh my God. I was sick. I was very sick. None of you didn't even know. I came live twice when I'm dying. I was sick. I didn't say nobody, help, help. On top of that, I had to pay my very heavy rent. I also have my own needs, but you don't see me coming here telling you to fix all my problems. I don't do that. When I come and I'm like, it's a charity, it's a charity. Look at it like that. It's not a must. But if you have anything good to say or you don't want to contribute, shut up. You don't need to come to me what your family members are doing to you because of this charity. What does this charity have to do with you? And then he goes ahead and I'm like, you know what? I do apologize. If you had contacted me months or a year before, my phone died. This is a new phone. I didn't get all my contacts. I remember saying on 3 lives that, guys, if you are talking to me and you're a client of mine, reach out. Reach out, and so that I save your number again. A lot of people reached out, and let's say Oscar didn't reach out. And now he's complaining that I wasn't talking to him. I don't even know who this guy is. I wasn't to him. And I'm only talking to him. He's the one who came and talked to me first. I didn't even have his number. How could you say, Mbu, You're talking to me because you only want my, I don't want your help. The charity can go to hell for all I care. I would not deal with certain men in my life. I don't accept certain things in my life. I'm serious. I have heavy boundaries. There is a lot of things I do not accept. There is a reason why none of you has ever met me physically. There is a big reason. Do you know how many of you fly to Uganda and you WhatsApping me and texting me, I'm in Uganda, would you mind a meeting? And I say no. Do you know why? Because a lot of you have familiarity, you have no boundaries. You don't. You don't. I am an internet person. I don't exist all the time. All the time. Very few people have seen physically. Very few. Very few. I've been going live for the past 2 years. Have you ever seen anyone in my house? Except the lady who comes to help me clean sometimes. Have you ever seen a single person in my house? That should tell you something. That should tell you something, that the type of person you're dealing with likes her space. You know, I have my own boundaries. So you can't be coming to me and then bashing me over a charity. You don't have to donate. Are you going to donate the entire 1K? Are you going to give me $1,000? It's even more than that, but are you going to get the whole of it? And do I have to take bullshit from anybody over a charity? What is wrong with this year? This year is different. Last year was smooth. People made their contributions. We did the thing and we ended it. And we moved on to other things. This year, everyone is bitching. Everyone is like, oh my God, oh my God. Everyone wants to like belittle me before they actually donate to me. They want me to them for a charity. As if you're, is this like a do or die? These people will be fine with or without the nice food. They'll eat what they've been eating, or they'll not eat. Okay? You don't have to come disrespect me in order to actually donate. Are you crazy? And then I confronted him and I told him, the language you are using in my DMs is wrong. You cannot talk to me like that. You cannot. You have no right to come and talk to me like that. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not your wife. I'm not your child. I don't have to talk to you every day. I'm not even your friend. Make me your friend and maintain that friendship. It goes both ways. Maintain a standard of friendship and then I'll talk to you all day. There are people I talk to here all day. There are many and I just met them on here, but they maintain that energy and I talk to them all day, every day. There is a message. Different time zones. They WhatsApp. When I'm free in the day, I respond. But you come and say, oh, you only talk to me when you want something. I didn't want anything. I didn't want nothing. I didn't. Never. And if you are planning on my DM to belittle me in order to donate, don't donate. Don't. Are you the one going to solve the hunger problems in Africa? No. You cannot. Are you? The people, they know. You want to come and disrespect me and insult me over a donation? Like, is it life and death? I mean, even if it were life and death, pride, I would rather die. That's what people don't understand about me. I really don't kiss ass. I don't. Do you know how many big YouTubers have reached out to me to collab? Do you? I wish you knew. I wish you knew. I refuse. And I listen to their terms and I'm like, I can't do that. I can't. And most of you are going to say, yeah, that's stupid. Like there are two names, if I mention them here, I'll be like, what were you thinking? You could have collaborated. I don't tolerate any disrespect. Because I don't disrespect people, why should they disrespect me? Why? Why should someone make me feel less or make me feel worthless just for their own ego? I don't stroke egos. I used to do that when I was younger. The older I get, the less egos I want to stroke. If you can't stroke your own ego, that's your problem. That's your problem. I ain't stroking no ego, you know? And then I confront this man called Oscar. Oscar is clearly from Uganda. I think he's from Uganda. And then he went to the US. And then he blocks me because I told him his language was wrong. I have the messages. Idiot. I've seen this in Uganda so many times. I'll speak about Uganda because Uganda is the country that I deal with the most. You people who leave your families behind to go out there, I don't think it's easy. What you do, how you live, the sacrifices you have to make. I don't think it's easy. I know for sure it's not easy. But guys, come on. You're not any better. We're suffering, we're suffering from different levels. We suffer because we're on this rock for a limited time. We're all going through something. But you don't have to make, especially if it's done anything to you, even those relatives of yours. If a relative you know has never harmed you, done anything to you or your child, why would you feel to make them feel less and belittle them just because they are not where you are? Why? You can't say something good. Just shut up. Leave people alone. Let them suffer in peace, yeah? Let them suffer in peace. Let me even go on TikTok and work. I have to look for money. I have a cat to feed and medicate, you know? I'm happy to report my cat's bone is now bridged. It's covered. And his wound is healing nicely. All that expensive medication, I guess, has paid off. You people don't understand. Honestly speaking, some of you just really take the energy out of people, yeah? You make us sound and seem ungrateful. It is sad. Sad. It is really sad. And as I say that, I would like to thank every single African person left and still treats everyone they left behind with respect. It doesn't have to be a lot of it, but at least a little bit of humanity. Okay? Especially the people that's never done anything to them. The people that's harmed, taken you out and robbed you, you can disrespect those ones, okay? It's okay. But someone who has never done anything to you, you don't even know the person, just chill. Chill. It's not that deep, okay? It's not. And if you want people to talk to you all the time, you create that relationship, you know? I know sometimes it gets hectic, and I truly know as Africa do have that habit of reaching out to people when we need them. Yeah, I've done that several times. But ideally for me to do something like that, I mean, I am just on the bridge of destruction, like last resort. I avoid it. I really avoid it. You people don't know. I know so many of you. You don't have to help, but just ignore them. And if you want to create a relationship where you have someone you talk to all the time, because I know sometimes now it's winter, most of you are approaching winter, it can't be easy. The loneliness, the depression, everything kicks in at once. Especially for the people that live alone, you don't have a lot of company, you don't have friends, it seems to get you. Find someone you can talk to. Create that relationship. You have to create that relationship. And since you're the one that needs it the most, you have to, push for it. You can't expect that Doreen, who speaks to over 50 people a day, I'm going to finish my day and start looking for you when we don't have conversation. Like we don't have anything to talk about. We're not friends like that. Just because we WhatsApp once in a while doesn't mean I'm gonna be, anyway, cultivate and nurture those friendships, okay? Just nurture them. It takes time, but if you create conversations, start scenarios, tell them about your day. It's very impossible for you to come in my DM and tell Doreen, how are you? You don't have to say, can I tell you about my day? Just say, oh my God, I saw something today. I'm a sucker for a good story. I'll listen. I'll come and listen. I love listening. And then I love reacting because I'll react. So then after you tell me what happened or what even happened that day a while ago, I'm always listening to people and their stories, and it's fascinating. I like that, actually. I like that. You know, I always respond. I do, but you can't expect the first move. I don't even like talking about myself like that. I have times when I do like talking about myself, but most times I hate talking about myself. So come in your DM and say, now today I've told you about my day, and that's what happened. But I don't like talking about stuff like that. Like yesterday, but one, I was going somewhere in the morning and I came to an accident where a kid was knocked and he died on spot. Now, it's traumatizing, but I could have talked about that. You know, if you are my friend, I would have told you, oh my God, I just saw something bad today. Oh, a kid, you know, he had football boots around his neck. I think he was going to play football. It was sad, you know. And also, I see lots of things every day. Lots and lots of things. See, start there. Start there. And also stop sexualizing like your chats. You come to me and you're sexualizing the thing. Of course I'm going to ignore you. I'm going. Eventually I'll reach a point and I can feed your fancy and I'm like, this one also. You know, you don't have to comment on everything someone posts. You don't have to sexualize everything. Some things, just look at them and let them be. Especially if you're looking to be friends. Why are you saying you're looking to be friends with me, but you're sexualizing me? You know, well, you think I'm going to respond to that all the time? So you'll be like, oh my God, you look so sexy. You just say, oh, thank you. And tomorrow, and then after that, and then I'm going to ignore you. And then you're like, oh my gosh, she's not talking to me. Who told you I was searching? I've talked 24 minutes. It's almost 5. I'm not. I can't keep petting you. You demand too much of me, you know? You're so needy. Anyway, all in all, please donate. Can you please donate to my charity? Seriously, we're running out of time. Today is 5th. Shit. I can't believe this. Please donate, you know. What's his name? Just viewing. Used to donate. What happened? Can you at least help and go to this public charity? Even if you and me are not an item. Am I asking for too much? Come on. You're the one who destroyed that relationship, by the way, with your poor communication. You can't blame me for that. I need help. This is as far as I go to begging, okay? I'm not begging any further. But it would be nice if I got a donation, guys, because I really need to get some shit done this weekend. And I have only one day to Saturday. Good Lord. What to do? What do I do? You know, Rose, I'm going to take you out from being a moderator of mine. Ever since you've been gone for too long. Moderators are not supposed to be gone that long. Okay? Anyway, guys, have a nice Thursday. Bye. That's what I came to get off my chest. Yeah? I came to get off my chest. I hope you're all okay. And I hope you do have a wonderful Thursday and Friday. If I will, or if I can, I'll be here tomorrow. Let me go and look for money now. I have needs. I have a cat which is too expensive. This cat is too expensive. I don't think a child would be this expensive. Think? What else would you say? I would expect nothing less. Guys, let me go. No, I can't pet you.